The Languedoc region of southern France was headlined this week throughout the world press for a series of wildfires encompassing a territory exceeding the confines of Paris. The blaze originated from a campfire that spread out of control in the small village of Ribaute. During my 6 months of residence in nearby Fabrezan, Ribaute was renowned for its flattened rock formations that created a swimming hole environment for primarily European visitors during the summer months. Much of the Languedoc consists of savage desert conditions punctuated by garrigue, a combination of scrublands and savage spices, known within cuisine circles as Herbs de Provence. Combined with suffocating heat stretches during the summer months and over 60 variations of winds, the vulnerability for spreading brush fires is inevitable. The current blaze denotes the second consecutive year that the wine harvest or vernissage will be tainted, if not outright destroyed by smoke damage. Grapes are very sensitive to external exposure, and smoke tainting penetrates profoundly the flavor. For a region almost totally dependent on a wine economy, the results will be catastrophic. Fabrezan is one of the most affected communes in this present inferno. For many peasant residents, as with neighboring villages, their sole source of income is government subsidies and the annual wine harvest during September and October. During that period, most residents pitch in to assist. I moved to nearby Montserrat after selling my Fabrezan residence, located directly across the street from the mayor's office and the museum honoring composer and inventor Charles Cross. Montserrat was pleasant, but dull in comparison. Cross was born in Fabrezan en route to the more prestigious town of La Grasse. Travel was excessively slow, laborious, and tedious during the mid-19th century. A storm stalled his mother's arrival. La Grasse's loss became Fabrezan's gain and a level of future recognition. The Corbières district, where Fabrezan is positioned, is one of the starkest yet most stunning regions on the planet. The castle ruins blend seamlessly into the limestone crags and peaks. The garrigue forms the perfect trim and garland for such splendor. My own 5-year residence in the region may have resulted in one of the most profound self-discovery periods of my life. I frequently contemplate returning, yet many of the faces have changed or their presence dimmed. Former communist Mayor Maurice is long departed, and became one of the numerous friendships that I cultivated during residence. His wife Elaine concocted the finest sangria I have ever savored at one of the 2 annual village feasts. I miss my next-door neighbor Danny dancing on one of the tabletops as the hired band plays a flamenco riff. Her husband and my friend Gabby recently passed away. I miss dropping by my neighbor Michel's wine cave or residence, where my wife Claudia and I experimented with his newest blended grape melange. The memories remain endless. The July 14th Bastille spectacle following the festive dinner gathered in front of my residence, and most of the residents of all ages paraded through the village to enjoy the modest fireworks that later cascaded over the Orbieu River. Many individuals I've encountered have expressed a dislike for the French and their seeming indifference towards worshiping American culture. That impression is not entirely accurate. They simply don't understand, and quite likely will never understand, the innate pride of alternative traditions. They likely won't mourn the present injury being suffered across the Languedoc landscape. I will. Thankfully, the limestone mountains will endure, and the garrigue will ultimately return.